Okay, why is Gucci over on Mega Man?
Okay.
Hold up.
So it
Yeah,
is
the legend's
the
confused.
Balloon Boy on the as a Guichabo? Did they switch names or what happened?
No,
Oh
no,
no!
no, no.
Oh,
This
it
is
is him.
Gucci-Boo.
But he
It is
just
Gucci-Boo. He's just being silly. He's just you know, confusing them a little bit.
yeah, right. I was so confused for a moment. Like, why is he picking this champ?
Yeah, I think we're going to be getting into the action here, folks. It is going to be, so just once again, going back to the lineups, it's Balloon Boy, Hala, Guichibu, and Udea as that alternate versus Tanque team, which is going to be Space, Milka, Spark. You have Chocoface and Elias as that alternates. And this is Brand Mafia's A squad. This is their best of their best players. You're talking about the best players that North America has to offer. I don't think it gets better than this, unless if maybe we have a look at Flow State's side, but even himself, man, I mean, Guichibu, Balloon Boy, Hala, that's a hard team to beat. But we're going to be getting into our game number 1 here. We got Guichibu starting off against Milka, the first members for this round 1 of this best of 3 here. Guichibu on a little bit of an uncharacteristic pick here over onto the Mega Man. Usually, you know, I see him on a Guitar's Legend. It's interesting that, you know, he's playing Balloon Boy's pick here. Okay, Milka.
I think they're trying to, you know, mess up a little bit with these legends. They're trying to be like, okay, let's see if I can do well with my teammate's best legend, you know? Or my guildmate, right? At this point.
Yep. And I think it's, you know, playing that confusion as well, too. They're thinking, you know, am I fighting Guichibu? Am I fighting Balloon Boy? When I came into the lobby, I was the same way. But let's get back to the action at hand right now. Guichibu just, you know, utilizing the signature kit really well of the VV.
Yeah, the down six are working insanely. Like, they are super effective on this Mordex. And I hate this. Personally, I hate the down six of this legend offstage, especially like when you're sliding to the offstage. And it seems like Witchavis. Oh, he threw the weapon into the ground. Now he missed the throw though. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a mix-up for sure. Definitely, you know, catching Milka off guard, but gonna be taking that first stock. Milka not that far behind though. Could definitely get the stock out of Guichibu, but it's Guichibu we're talking about. I mean, a seasoned pro, multiple. I mean, you know, earnings pro. Definitely a lot of medals under his name, but Guichibu can definitely get some more damage for sure, and that's what he intends to do. He intends to build a lead for his team. And, you know, it all starts by, you know, getting out, or if he's building damage on his second stock of Milka. Currently unarmed though, looking for the weapon, picks up the blasters. Doesn't get hit by the side, so he gets it there off. Going for the end line, doesn't quite get it. D-line not getting it. There, gets a Sair though, okay. Has him off stage. Recovery coming out. Okay, suffs the recovery. Gets the recovery though, and Milka is going to be taking that stock, and okay. Alright, Milka. Double salt on.
I feel like this pistols are just not working for Guichibu quite well. I feel like he's much more comfortable with playing boots in general than pistols. I feel like if you're not a pistol player, it's very difficult to just randomly switch for one tournament to that weapon.
I mean, when you're a pro, Jane.
Okay, when you're a pro, right.
You can make anything work. You can make anything. And I've seen, it's not like I haven't seen Guichibu over on the blasters already. I've seen him play some Lucian, you know, maybe way back in the day. Or, you know, for whenever, you know, he feels like he wants to play blasters. So it's not that, you know, he doesn't have a blasters in him, but so far this game, we have been seeing the boot squad a bit, and he has been racking up some good damage, but Milka's kind of bringing it back. He has the gauntlets in hand, they have the gauntlets in hand, and
he's doing some good combos as well. Like some good damage. And they are even right now. It's like any hit is gonna kill. Oh.
Recovery coming out.
Oh, wow. Like, Guichibu didn't have any option remaining, and that would be a free kill, but he did not get it. Oh. Milka is so scared of this down six.
Yeah, you see him how he retreated basically down to the stage there, but didn't get hit by it, luckily. But still, it's down to the wire. Sair's going to connect and lead to the knockout. Guichibu is going to be getting that second stock out of there. 166 to his name, though he can definitely work with this damage. I mean, he has been playing it pretty safe, but Milka hunting for this knockout, gets the GC D-line, gets the recovery, and starts playing the mind games. Rips the taunt and sticking with the side. I think Milka has been getting a lot of success, you know, racking up damage with the side. But when it comes to, I guess, you know, getting those knockouts, he's been utilizing the gauntlets quite a bit to, you know, fish for those recovery knockouts and really, you know, get those knockouts with the gauntlet. So I think Milka's game plan is clean and cut out. Guichibu on the other hand, I mean, he's just kind of flowing with it. If he gets the blasters, he's trying to cook with it. If he gets a boost, he's trying to cook with it. But it's even damage right now, basically, with Guichibu with a slight lead. But Milka slowly bringing this one back here. Guichibu goes for the other, doesn't quite get it. Okay, two-piece combo. Milka has him on the ropes, looking to get out Guichibu. Doesn't get the read though. Recovery coming out from Guichibu. Picks up the blasters, throws out the side stick. They're coming in, doesn't get the D-light. D-light from Guichibu, trying to cover the ledge here. Doesn't quite get it though. Going for the ground pound. Stair coming out. Milka sends him over on the left side. Dare coming in. Get it though. Guichibu.
It might be that Milka's gonna take this last, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that would be huge because they're gonna have entirely fresh stock from Milka against a new player, right? So then it's like a fresh... Oh, he could have done like side stick or something. That would be over. Oh, well, now he did that. Oh, and this down stick kills.
Damn, the down sig knockout. They're coming in from Guichibu. Clutching it up at the moments here. When we thought he was out for the count, Guichibu locks in and is able to go ahead and claim that stock there. And like we mentioned, with the stock, you know, how the stocks transfer overs in the next game here. Guichibu, even though he was at 180 something, he's even coming in on a fresh stock. And when you got someone like Guichibu on a fresh stock, you know they're going to be abusing that stock, trying to take any sort of extra credit that they can. I don't think we can be making legend swaps mid thing. I think he's forced to stick on the
in the
Mega Man,
classic,
right?
yeah, in the classic.
I think you would have to let them know, but he is. He needs to be in the crew battles as well too. I mean, you can't change the map. You don't go from small worlds and next person. You know, you're fighting the next player. You go over to
Yeah, right. You just
so,
stay on the same map in time.
I guess we can stay on the same map. Okay, we're getting into the game now. Okay, Guichibu has one stock here, folks, but they're going to be running it. So you're going to see Guichibu on 3. He has 1 remaining. So let's get with it here. Space is going to be coming in. The second member here lined up for Tanque de Gas. Now Space has been I've seen it against Space quite a bit here with my Super Realm team, and he's been quite a demon. I can't lie. He's been quite a player and can definitely you know, clean this one up, keep this as even as can be, and make the 6 stocks versus 6 here. He goes in deep for a ground pound though, doesn't quite get it off. Gets a stare, stuffs recovery. He fade away deep there, but he's able to make the touch. Guichibu gets the recovery off, nothing more. Going for the side 6 satellite coming out from Guichibu. Satellite N-Sig. Space doesn't get the N-Sig though.
He's doing so well against it. Oh, and that's it.
Gets a recovery. That's it. Clean conversion. Able to get that stock.
Clean game.
And, now I believe we either have Moneyhala or Balloon Boy that is going to be coming up here in this spot, and it's going to be Balloon Boy, the 2v2 winner champion of wait, hold up.
Oh no, they're actually switching up completely.
This is amazing. Wait, this is so funny. So we saw Guichibu on Balloon Boy's pick. We saw Balloon now on Money's pick. That means you could only assume that Money's going to be on Guichibu's pick, right?
Yeah, right. That would make sense.
That's what we're going to be doing.
But
3, 2,
I wonder how long is it going to go for? If imagine theoretically, if they would lose one entire game now against them, it would be 1-0 for Tanque. Do you think they would switch back to their regular picks, or would they still continue on these?
I don't know. Knowing Guichibu, Balloon, and Money, I mean, they're playing in this, but they're having fun. And I think this is their equivalent of having fun, you know, kind of testing the waters, so to say, you know, playing something that's not, you know, too familiar to them, not too notable for them, but, you know, when we look at this match, Mr. Stick, I want to get back to this game here. I mean, you have a great sword, Legend, versus, you know, this Devil Jin, a bow that's, you know, you can definitely get... Oh my goodness, Balloon Boy's racking up so much damage. Holy. Gets the down stick off, is able to get the knockout. And just like that, Balloon starts this one off by taking the first stock out of there from Space. But I was mentioning, I mean, the Devil Jin versus the Amugi, I mean, with bow, you can definitely get those easier openings against Great Sword, really create that distance and, you know, really get some nice damage in. But Space is going to get that clean knockout against Balloon Boy, keeping this as even as can be. Oddly enough, sticking with the gauntlets. But when you mentioned, I mean, are we going to be seeing serious picks coming in from them? I think the only time we see serious picks coming in from them is if it comes to a push and shove moment where it's 1-1 and they have to lock in for game number 3, then we might actually see them lock in, perhaps. But I don't think they're going to be having some fun with it. It's nice to see, you know, that they're having some fun, playing some picks that, you know, not too notorious to them, but they're making it work. They're making it work. Balloon Boy, though, is out of deficit. He's going to have to lock it in. Gets a 2-piece combo. Going for the side stick. It connects. Does it lead to the knockout, though? Space Does make a touch back onto the wall. Okay. With the axe in hand, gets a Sarah, sends him over on the right side, and that's able to get to the knockout as well, too. Has the options of weapon, going to be sticking with the greatsword. So far, Balloon Boy has been cooking with the greatsword. I can't lie, he has been getting, you know, these 1-2 hit combos. Hasn't been any big greatsword string. Like, you know, we see Money Holla be pulling off, but you know what?
Yeah, but
He's
it
getting
is
the 1-2 hits.
not his main pick, right? It's gonna be like 1-2 hits, then goes away, 1-2 hits. Like it's a little bit poking. It is working because he has the advantage compared to Spark there, so or Space, sorry. Oh well, Space is doing some great combos, spacing out. Space is spacing out. Oh, some wordplay here. Oh, getting Balloon Boys all of the options out. The Cider, it doesn't kill. It's pretty dangerous to stay on the back of the stage there. Oh.
Yep. We see how many's coming alongside last stock interaction, last hit interaction, to be honest. Downsy coming in, Balloon Boy doesn't get it. Downsy coming in, a beautiful Punisher coming in from Balloon Boy. Gets the Sair knockout, and Balloon is going to be taking out the second member here, Space. And we're going down to the anchoring spot, which is Spark. Going to be coming in from Tanque. The last hope here for this round number 1. Spark versus Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy, though, does have 1 stock remaining, a fresh stock remaining. And once again, when you're, I mean, a player like Balloon Boy, you got 1 stock remaining, they're going to definitely abuse that they're gonna abuse that that
advantage
last there and definitely try to push that advantage even more. Get a lead going for Money Holla. So when he locks in on that Devil Jin, or actually no, when he locks in on Queen Eye, because he's gonna be on Guichibu's pick. We're going over the small ones then though. Once Spark locks it in. Going straight to it. Maybe he had a bit of water break or something. Maybe he had to crack his knuckles. He has to get ready because he's fighting against a 2v2 winner champion of 2026 here, folks. Current 2v2 champion.
All right, he already got
right
the
now.
title.
2, 1,
yeah, him and Money Holla has the titles already, but we're gonna be getting into it here. It's 4 stocks to 3. Tanque de Gas on 3. Red Mafia is on 4 stocks. So Spark has a lot at hand right now. He has to go through Money Holla, take this last stock, sorry. He has to take this last stock, and then he also has to take 3 stocks from Money as well. Now Spark, I've seen him before. I haven't played against him before, but I've seen my team play against him before. He has a mean zeros, and he can definitely get this stock out of here quickly, but he needs a clean stock. He can't afford for Money Holla to be going even with him, and most definitely he cannot afford Money Holla. Sorry, he can't afford Balloon Boy.
Balloon Boy is not Money Holla. It is.
It is. Yeah, it is
He
Balloon
got you.
Boy. He's getting me confused. Well, he actually got me. That's crazy. But he can't afford Balloon Boy to get a lead against him right now and get the stop, because that's gonna put TG at a big deficit right now. Okay, gets the weapon throw and gets the knockout. Nice stuff coming in from Space. Nice conversion, and just like that.
This one doesn't
that doesn't count.
That
doesn't count. He has a fresh 3 stocks here, folks. Balloon Boy is gonna be jumping off. Yes, it's 3 stocks to 3. Despite him being knocked out, it's 3 stocks to 3. It's 3. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right, let's get with it here. So starting off this game number 2 here, or round number 2, I should say. Is it round 2, game 2? I'm not sure what the terminology is.
Round 2, game 2, right? Like it's Quater-Final.
Okay, yeah. So I guess round 2, game 2. What was that? Bro, yo, the side into the GC Sultan. This guy is not real. They're not real. No, we can't be doing that right now. When you're down, we can't be doing that right now. Milka gonna get it there, trying to make this one back, going for the sides again deep, but hold up, gets in there. Looking for the knockout, doesn't get the ground pound though. Money Holla over onto the axe. Looking to get this. Okay, never mind. Throws it out. Looking for the great sword. Milka knows it too. Gets in there, going for the ground pound in deep. Doesn't get it though.
Okay.
Nice recovery. Doesn't get it off the top.
Wait, they did though change the order, right? Now the Guichibu is not starting though. This is a crucial thing.
Most definitely. It's interesting that we're seeing here that Bread Mafia swapped their order, you know, on win as well too. And they can do that, of course. They can swap their order on win. But it's interesting that we're seeing Bread Mafia is making that change, and it's not Tanque de Gas. But I mean, it could help out Tanque de Gas in a sense because, you know, maybe that first order didn't, you know, work out in the favor. But I definitely think that Milka versus Guichibu was a great matchup. It was such a, I mean, a nail biter of a game, and we saw Milka coming down at the end. Had the damage loot, it's just Guichibu was able to get the knockout early on in that round number 1. But starting off here, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, sort of, where, you know, Money Hall is doing pretty well, because at least, you know, kind of holding his ground, so to say. But Money Hall does have a good damage lead, 80 damage. Milka needs this knockout here quickly, because if Milka doesn't get this knockout, I mean, the damage is just going to be racked up. We're going to be starting to see, you know, a big lead is going to be built here for Bread Mafia. Lead that Tanque de Gas do not want to deal with.
Well, not necessary, right? Because he's like 190 the damage. It is Imugi, right? So he might tank a bit. Oh, he's reading some dodges. It's really like right now it's about like one good recovery hit, but it is already a stock advantage. Oh yeah, I just read his mind, right? So there goes the recover. So he's switching back to Scythe. I guess he's more comfortable with the Scythe. We're gonna see some 1-2 hits and then goes away maybe from Monihalla, right? This is, or
oh, so Monihalla right now. I mean, like I said, you don't want to be like giving Monihalla any sort of upper hand, any sort of lead. Even though we saw it before, I mean, it was like an 80 damage lead that Monihalla had. I mean, look at the position where he's in now. 50 damage on his second stock, and he already has Milka on his last. If Monihalla could definitely, I mean, he could definitely clean up this last stock here from Milka, and that's what he intends to do. If Monihalla is able to clean this one up, he's just going to be only spending 1 stock in this game, and then the rest of TG is gonna have to deal with the 2 stocks of Monihalla. So Monihalla right now setting up Bread Mafia. Bread Mafia's A team, I mean, really good in this game number 2 here. But
yeah, match 1, round 2. So the more stocks he's gonna be saving now, is gonna be more like the most important because he's the first player. So if he can save those 2, oh, that was crazy side thing by the way. If he can save those 2 stocks. And then goes on to another player, it might be and it might be just like a game changer at this point. Like it's kind of free point. If you have like 2 or 3 stocks advantage,
yeah,
that's very difficult to do. Like I think some of the pro players might have difficulties in changing this score round.
Yeah, and just like you said that, I mean, now we're gonna be seeing here. Yep, it's gonna be that 2 stock. Well, Monihalla are going to have 2 stocks to play around with here as they go into the second member of Tanque de Gas. I mean, Monihalla at the end, or was it?
No, it was Spark. It was Spark versus Monihalla.
Right.
But
it was Space versus Balloon Boy.
Yes, but it was also on Imugi
3,
back
2,
then.
1.
It was the same champion but different player.
Right, and I mean, I guess you could argue that, you know what, I mean, Monihalla, he plays Great Sword, he knows Great Sword, he knows how to play against this matchup in specific, because this is a matchup I think it benefits Bo quite a bit, because like we said, you know, we know Bro has that range, but we saw Space against, you know, Balloon Boy, he was able to create these really good openings, he was really able to rack up a lot of damage quickly. It isn't seeming like that's the case. It is not seeming like that's the case, because Monihalla already takes the stock out. And remember, folks, he has 2 stocks to play around with. He only needs to jump off once. I mean, taking a stock out of Space here is massive. He's setting up his team so good right now.
Yeah, he has 3 stock advantage right now.
Yeah.
So that's like an entire player ahead from... Oh, he read the dodge, weapon throw. There might be Cider. He misses the Cider. Recover. Nope. The Nair. So it's gonna be probably... Oh, yeah, another re. Holy... So there's 4 stock advantage now. He didn't lose a single stock. We might be seeing a free stock here. Since he's not picking a weapon. He did not even try to pick a weapon.
I mean, he's not being allowed to pick a weapon. I think that's the right way to say it, because Monihalla right now with the weapon control, but finally Space is able to get the bow. Looking for the knockout up in the heavens though, isn't quite able to get it though. He's racking up damage still. I mean, it's great, but you're gonna have to get this knockout here quickly because the damage has been done. I mean, the damage has already been done so much. Money Hall is looking to get this last stock out of you, and you're still struggling to get one stock out of Money Hall. Going in deep for the ground pound. Weapon throw does connect. Looking for the on-arm two-piece combo, and that's gonna be space dropped on his head. 174 damage. I mean, what can you do? It's just Money Hall.